it. There are cases where you have general information about certain political actors and what they plan. And as you saw even today, yesterday I didn't mention any name, but as a result of what I said yesterday, one of them lifted his hand up and started responding to me in the morning. So you know, it's only the guilty who are afraid. And as you saw today, one of them was wrote a very long Facebook post to defend himself, even if I didn't mention his name. So those are some of those actors in place. Concentrating is to concentrate on arresting the very perpetrators, the person who is found on site and the one that is carrying out that criminal activity, so that then if they wish to go and name their sponsors and implicate them, that then we'll pick from there. I will.
Just wanted to know, in terms of arrest, pre-arrest, those ones were arrested
last night, yes.
Today, and also if you're able to give us the economical loss. Nairobi was totally shut down. People were not able to get into the migrations. Those ones who had appointments with the passports, the doctors, and all that. Are you able to give us
the economic cost?
Amount of economical loss, both in terms of public and private, and the loss, and also the pre-arrest and exactly the number of people you arrested and where? Thank you.
Let me say I had already listed the number of people that have been arrested in different parts. That list, you know, there is no before, because it was a very short time. Between the time we, last night and this morning and up to now was a very short time. It's not even 24 hours. So it's difficult to say there is a pre and post. And you see, less than 6 hours after our press conference yesterday was today. Last night, the police continued to carry out their responsibilities. There was no time to segregate that this one was arrested at 3, at 9, at 10, or midnight, past midnight. So it's a very short time. And that is not very material. What is material is that where they were arrested, what they were arrested for, and when they will be presented to court. You know, of course, that you cannot hold anyone beyond 24 hours. So by tomorrow, a number of them will be presented to court. Some also have been arrested. They record statement, and investigation can continue for those who have been released from being arrested. On the question of economic cost of this, basically shutting down or closing businesses, and the inconvenience caused by the I must say that we are not properly competent to respond to that question. The most competent institution is the National Bureau of Statistics, working together with the business community. They will give us their statistics. There have been various numbers that have been shared in the past as a result of demonstrations, and I think I'll leave it to that. I'll leave to the National Bureau of Statistics and the economists to be able to share, and the business community to do so. Yes. Well, I think the people who asked for permission to do today, they say they want to demonstrate today by marching along the streets to pass a message about various issues related to this day. So it was demonstration from given permission to do so. That is the message they gave us. As to commemoration, protest, picketing, demonstrations, that will be actually splitting hairs. The point is that today people requested that they be given security to carry out demonstrations. And at the same time, politicians all over the country, as you know, and you saw them, tried to take advantage of this day. And they went about all over the country from yesterday, the day before, trying to say all Kenyans must come to the streets. And I think they saw it for themselves that Kenyans are tired. They are tired of political rhetoric. Kenyans would love to have such an opportunity when people are doing such commemoration. The most affected people and those who will stand with them in solidarity will not be doing so to milk political capital or to get political capital from it. Those who want to join them can go to a church service, can do as a protest, a symbolic protest along a particular road, can lay wreaths wherever they want to do so and be facilitated by police officers. I look forward to properly organized demonstrations that responds to Article 37. So for sure, today was a complete failure on the part of politicians and political scavengers, and it was a success for Kenyans who love peace and order, largely because they demonstrated that Kenyans, if they decide to obey Article 37, the country can do proper demonstrations in a very orderly manner. Can I take two more? Did the people who asked for the permission have the chance to? Yes, largely yes, absolutely yes. A good number of them were able to do so. Remember that the police do not know exactly the total number of people. We just know the response, the letters they gave, and you saw they went and laid a wreath in Parliament. You also saw in Mombasa they were escorted, and they did very good protest. Let me take this opportunity first to say Mombasa is a very interesting case, and I must thank the people of Mombasa. Last year and this year, they did exactly the same. Peaceful protests, went through one of the routes that they had requested, presented their petition, made their message, and they went home. Mombasa is such a great example. If there is something we should borrow from Mombasa city, is that it's a great example of a city for now 2 years consecutively that have carried out public protests and demonstrations in a peaceful manner, and we hope to borrow from Mombasa going forward. Last question. Allow me to allow other people to.
Thank you, Steve for the invitation. Waziri, recent assistant chief was today. What was the extent of the injury and the people that arrested? Some of them among them. Then it's good you mentioned that someone in the morning really felt things were hot and made a long post. I know of one, the former deputy president. He had very serious allegations that 15 officers were organized to create harm to him and people in Nyeri. And those previous allegations, perhaps what is the government's response to this?
First, let me say the chief was treated. The chief in Murang'a was treated and released, and is in good condition. At least it was properly attended to by medical personnel, and I'm happy that his life is out of danger. On the part of, I know some people like to know how many injuries. So far, there are no other reported injuries, but if and when it's reported, we will make sure that it is given out to public. Except for the chief, there are no other reported injuries. On the question of allegations from the impeached deputy president on the danger of his life, I must say that in his usual manner, that is who he is. We are used to his normal song. By the way, I find it very strange that a person who once held public office continues with his tribal tirade. For example, he quickly forgets that there is an Inspector General of Police called Mr. Douglas Kanja, and he just likes talking about the Deputy Inspector General of Police because he has a very his mind is wired tribally, and of course, most of those things that he was talking about, he's going to be assassinated, he's going to be done this. He's just he likes to be, he's a cloud chaser. So every public, something that is of great interest, he likes making it always about him, himself, him and myself, and so forth. That kind of a human being is, I think, is a medical case. And for my situation, he's used to, I think every time he wakes up, Murkomen this, Murkomen that. He sleeps Murkomen, wakes up Murkomen, and I'm used to his tirade. By the way, it's not a new thing. Even in the last administration, he used to sing the same about the former minister. So it's not something new. And I see nowadays he's very cozy with that minister, and he doesn't ask questions about those things he used to say in the past. So we are used to his tirade, and those kind of politicians are unfortunately an embarrassment to our country. This country is peaceful. This country is united. This country, it must respect officers. This ethnic profiling of public officers for personal gain must come to an end. Our nation must judge every leader by what he or she can give, but not by virtue of linking every leader to their community. And that is the very reason why he could not even serve a half-term, because he failed the test of constitutional test of patriotism and national unity. And he continues to dig the same hole that costed him public office, and continues to embarrass himself even in his otherwise oblivious life. So let me say this just for the rest of you, for the rest of Kenyans, kwamba tumeshukuru sana kama idara ya usalama kwa sababu ya vile wa Kenya siku ya leo walijitokeza kuendelea na kazi zao, na tunawashukuru wale ambao walifanya maandamano kwa njia ya amani, na pia tunawashukuru maafisa wetu wa polisi kwa sababu ya kazi nzuri walifanya kudhibiti wale wauni ambao walikisia kukuja jiji la Nairobi kuharibu mali na kuumiza wananchi. Na tunawaambia pole wa Kenya ambao pengine kwa njia moja ama nyingine tuliwaharibia wakati wao wangekuja ofisi ama kazi ama biashara kwa sababu ya ile kazi tulifanya ya usalama. Tunasema ya kwamba kwenda mbele, Wakenya wakifanya maandamano kwa njia ya amani, kama vile tuliona kwa sehemu zote za Kenya, Kenya itakuwa ni sawa, na tutaweza kuhakikisha kwamba kila Mkenya anafurahia haki zake za kufanya maandamano. Pia ningependa kupongeza sana watu wa Mombasa kwa sababu kwa miaka 2 mfululizo wamefanya maandamano kwa njia ya amani, na wameonyesha kwamba inawezekana kwamba polisi wanaweza kufanya kazi pamoja na wananchi. Na uliona vile walikuwa wanatembea kwa mwendo wa aste pamoja na polisi wakiendelea na mambo ama wakitangaza maneno ambayo walikuwa wanataka kutangaza, na nimefurahi sana kwa sababu ya hiyo. Ya mwisho, na washukuru vyombo vya habari na pamoja na wanahabari ambao walikuwa leo